Duchesne in their home white with the blue and the faded gold stripes down their sides. They're looking to follow up on a season full of promise last year that led them into the postseason with great hopes. And now their season has arrived as well as the Raiders. Raiders will go left to right here in the first half. Sean Seacrease with you this evening. Thanks to Kevin Payne for producing at the WT80 studios, and Sam Douglas here on site for QuincyJournal.com. Just go to QuincyJournal.com, click the QJTV banner, and then you can watch tonight's telecast. Stuckman wins the tip, and the Raiders have it with Ramsey. He'll be picked up man-to-man by Duchesne on the right end of the floor. Ramsey spins between the circles, sends a runner through on the far side. Ramsey picks up his dribble, comes to the right side for Reese. Reese gets a high pick from Welper. Welper rolls to the hoop. Reese doesn't follow it. Back outside to Ramsey. Ramsey guarded there by Briscoe. Briscoe trying to force him out high. Now it's Reese on the crossover. Backdoor for Welper. Elbow jumper. Passes it up to the corner for three. That's just short on the three out of the far side corner by Ritter. Now Duchesne wants to run. Back defensively is Ritter, and he knocks it away from Lowenstein, who's running the floor well. Every guard will tell you they love to play with big men who run the floor. Raiders come out man-to-man, and a three out of the corner is no good. And missed by Moore. Rebound stays with Duchesne on the far side, driving to the hoop, and fouled is Briscoe. That's the first foul in the game. We're a minute in and scoreless here at Duchesne between the Raiders and the Pioneers. Vogt, Moore, Briscoe, Mascara, and Lowenstein. The five on the floor for the Pioneers. Quick up and under, and it's good for Vogt. He's got the first two. And Duchesne takes the lead 1 minute in. Raiders down 2-0. Ramsey comes across the timeline. Fades off to his left on the dribble. Picks it up just outside the circle. Raiders starting their offense too high. They're well out above the three-point arc. Trying to get a look against this Pioneer man-to-man. Out of the far side, drive by Ritter. He goes to the block. Goes airborne, and he's fouled on his way to the rim. Ritter, he's going to go to the line where it's been a struggle for him at times. Not this year, though. He started it off well. 7 of 10 from the foul line for the Raiders' lone starting senior. This Duchesne team, they're rebuilding. They have one senior on the roster. That's Tommy Seidel, and he does not start for them, at least hasn't thus far this season. Ritter hits the first free throw, cuts the lead in half to 2-1. Now looks to tie it up at 2-2. 6:40 to go first quarter. Ritter gets the roll to go. He's got both from the line, and we're tied at 2. Raiders and Pioneers. Far side, pick it up with Mascara. Mascara straight away now for Moore. Moore, part of the great size they have at a young age for the Duchesne Pioneers. Around the corner is Briscoe. He flips up a little finger roll and just kisses it off the glass for 2. 4-2, Duchesne on top. Briscoe and Vogt each with 2. Ritter with both from the free throw stripe for the Raiders. Ramsey, the point guard, now to Ritter on the right wing. Free throw line extended, looks to enter to Welper. He's covered up by Lowenstein. He'll go to the far side for Ramsey. Ramsey on the hesitation. Now the bounce gets it to Ritter. Ball reversal to Reese on the left side. Reese tries the baseline. The lefty pulls up, pops in, can't get it to go. Welper almost over the back. Lowenstein controls the rebound, and the Pioneers want to run. Up front for Moore. He stops outside the arc, left wing. Straight away, pick it up for Mascara. Mascara looking to the left again. Now the three comes, and it's good to the lefty Moore. He missed the first one, and he just reset, cycled himself off a pick on the wing, and he gets the second one. 7-2. Duchesne up early. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. Raiders want to go to the wing. Right wing for Reese. He sends it through the lane to Ritter on the far side. Now back to Ramsey between the circles. Right wing for Reese. Reese looks down low. Pick and roll by Stuckman. Stuckman fades outside. 17-foot jumper. It's good. Stuckman cuts off a 5-0 run. Makes it 7-4. And now Duchesne wants to push it again. Briscoe gets to the window. Can't hit the runner. Hits his own and shoves it back in amidst traffic. Just went up strong between Stuckman and Welper, and he gets it to go. 9-4. Duchesne on top. Briscoe's got 4 to lead all scorers. Backdoor cut, easy layup for Reese. And for Reese, it takes until his third game for him to get in the score count. Not that he hasn't been a helpful player, but without him scoring, the Notre Dame offense hasn't been as varied as it could be. Now fouled on his drive to the hoop is Briscoe, and he'll go right back to the line. Ryan Briscoe Jr., the younger brother of Sam Briscoe. As a junior, he and Alex Moore really looking to mold this Duchesne Pioneer Club around them this season. 4:38 to go, first quarter. On the free throw line for the first time tonight, Briscoe hits the first with a beautiful snap on that shot. Ball rotation, and it just nestles right in. 10-4, 10-6 rather, looking to make it 11. And he gets them both. Raiders haven't been able to put together back-to-back buckets yet tonight. Looking to put together a run. Low post entry. Welper. He's fouled by Lowenstein, and Welper will go to the line. Welper so far this season 0 of 3 from the free throw stripe. Anytime you hear Shaquille O'Neal's name invoked when it comes to free throws, it's not a compliment. Welper has to guard that he can't become an easy target in the low post by shooting a low percentage at the line. He misses the first one. And he's 0 for 4 on the season. Averaging 7 points per game. He hits his first free throw of the year. 11-7 Raiders trail. As Welper gets on the board. Into the front court quickly is Moore on the runner. He'll get it to go, but the foul was on the floor. Don't count the bucket. And it's going to be left end baseline for Duchesne. 4:24 to go. Now back outside. Around the perimeter. Moore looking for help. He's got Briscoe on his left. Briscoe drives the lane, kicks it out to Mascara. Mascara nearly travels with it as he rethought the pass. Now goes around the perimeter for Moore. His three is no good. Rebound down low by Stuckman. Tanner Stuckman did a great job to power that down amidst traffic, and the Raiders have a chance to cut this to a one-possession game. Down 11-7. High pick by Welper. Coming to the near side, Cramsey. Cramsey looking high post. Stuckman. Stuckman down the lane. Turnaround from 6 is good. Oh, a pure look on the turnaround by the 6'6" junior. The 11-9 Raiders score. And a quick bucket up and under that time by Briscoe. He's just so crafty with his positioning and with the ball. Briscoe's got 7. 3.5 to go, first period. Raiders on the outside, right wing extended with Ritter. Now to the left side for Reese. Reese ball fake, goes baseline, jump stop, kicks it out the back door. Wide open look for Cramsey from 3, no good. A travel by Cramsey as he caught and set, and the Raiders turn it over. Raiders had it cut to 11-9. They trail 13-9. They had a chance to be within 1. Cramsey, a very good three-point shooter. He's 3 of 3 on the year, but he wasn't allowed to take that one after the travel call. Substitution coming on for Duchesne. They're going to bring on Tommy Seidel, the senior. Out goes Moore. Seidel into the game. Mascara with it. On the far side corner. Now he picks it up, down into the corner. Dribble drive along the baseline for Moore. Moore can't get it to go. Rebound by Bauer into the game for the Raiders. And the Raiders go to Cramsey. Down the lane. His runner is no good, but he gets bumped and he'll go to the line. I believe Moore got it. Raiders with just the one change. It's Ritter, Cramsey, Stuckman, Welper, and now Bodorf on the floor for QND. Cramsey from the line, in and out. Cramsey just 50% from the free throw line thus far this year. And now the Raiders will sub Welper out and bring Copley in. Copley, part of that bountiful youth, just a junior. Second free throw, no good for Cramsey. So the Raiders 25% from the line and trail by 4 early. On the road at Duchesne. 3 from the outside, in and out of the hands of Briscoe. His first miss from the field tonight. Over the top, they get it to Seidel. Straight away for Moore. 1 of 4 from beyond the arc after that miss. Nobody blocks out Briscoe. And he's got another bucket and 9 on the night. 15-9. Duchesne up. 2:25 to go here in the first. Raiders moving left to right. Looking for a signature road win early in the year. Ritter has it, the lone senior. Now he things it around the perimeter to the talented sophomore, Justin Bottle. He's got offensive gifts aplenty. Back outside for Ritter. Ritter drives the baseline, looks inside. Stuckman gets his shot blocked. Now goes back up in traffic, puts it on the window. Shot won't go, ball loose. Hopefully gets knocked over. On the run is Briscoe. Briscoe one-on-one. Scoop with the finger roll, and he gets it to go as he turned Cramsey inside out. Timeout called by the Raiders. At home, they are on a 6-0 run. What was once an 11-9 game is now a 17-9 game with a minute 45 to go in the first quarter. It's a 20-second timeout by the Raiders, so we'll keep this one here at Duchesne High School in St. Charles, Missouri. Raiders not done with the St. Louis metro area before the winter break. They'll make the trip down to take on Breeze Mater Day. That'll be on Friday, December 19th. We'll have it for you right here on Talk Radio 930, WTAD 730. The plan tip off as the Raiders take on the Knights. I mentioned in the pregame show that the St. Louis area schools, the metro area schools, including Metro East, are kind of divided into two classes for terms of power polls. 1,000 enrollment and less for small, 1,000 or more for large. And this Duchesne team ranked number 9 amongst the small schools. And I mentioned that we'll be at Breeze Mater Day later in a couple of weeks. They're ranked number 3. So 2 big tests for QND here in the St. Louis metro area early in the season. Raiders into the front court. They'll pick it up with Cramsey. Cramsey between the circles, looks to fade right down to Bottorff, who comes off a screen, nearly loses it as he's guarded by Seidel. Duchesne in the man-to-man. Cramsey straight away on the crossover. Gets to the left elbow. His runner is going to be fouled, and he'll go back to the line where Cramsey is 0 of 2 so far today. Cramsey looking to stuff that bit of a hole in his game. He's now just 40% from the strike for the season. He hits this one, though, and that ends the 6-0 run for Duchesne. 17-10, Raiders trail. Cramsey on the line looking for another. The right-hander puts it up and guides it home. He gets them both. And the Raiders have cut it to 17-11. 75 seconds to go, and a chippy foul by Copley. Not only did he not get much of Briscoe, the game's leading scorer, with 11 already, but he fouled him at center court, right in front of the trail official. Not a good choice by Copley. Raiders switch off now into a bit of a zone, 1-2-2, as they're trying to take away the outside lanes for Duchesne. The steal. Cramsey on the move in transition, blocked by Briscoe. And are we going to stay on the right end of the floor? We are. It's going to be Raider basketball along the baseline. That was Briscoe. Not a big guy. Strong line, sure. But at just 5'11", not much bigger than Cramsey. They both elevated, and Briscoe got the better of it. Straight away, Copley off the baseline, looks at 3, won't take it, gets it to Bottorff on the right wing. Bottorff right elbow down the lane, hangs, and he'll go to the line after the foul. Bottorff would love to add some strength and make that a three-point play, but he just got nudged off his line, and he'll have to go to the strike. Bottorff so far 6 of 8 from the strike this year. He's the Raiders' second leading scorer with 25 points on the season. Number 22 puts it up, and it just rims out. 17-11, Raiders trailing on the road at Duchesne. Raiders getting set for a substitution as Bottorff hits the second. Make it 17-12, and the Raiders will sub Cramsey out and Aubrey Reese back in. So the Raiders with Copley, Reese, Welper, Ritter, and Bottorff, the 5 on the floor. 40 seconds to go, first quarter, down 5, 17-12. High post, backdoor cut, Seidel goes up, can't get it to go. Ball's loose on the end line, and it'll stay with Duchesne on the left end of the floor. Raiders in their road blues with the gold letters and numbers. Those gold shoulder boards on the back of the jersey. And Welper's curly hair flopping around as he guards Lowenstein in the middle of the lane. Quickly into Seidel on the near side. Now straight away for Vogt back into the game and more. Onto the bench and brought in Jake Rolfs as Coach Ballster. And in the lane, it's going to be no good, but put back by Lowenstein. Welper lost Lowenstein as they were watching the drive by Rolfs. And so far, Coach Boslog has made some great moves to free up his shooters. Time winding down. The Raiders get an air ball from Copley along the baseline, and it's going to be last touched by Duchesne. Stay on the right-hand baseline. Or no, now it's going to say off of Welper, and with 2 seconds to go, it's going to be Duchesne ball. 19-12. Duchesne down the floor. Moore throws up a three, and offensive foul. 27 feet from the hoop. They're going to get an offensive foul to end the quarter, and it's going to be 19-12 as we go to the second quarter. That one almost went as well, so no chance for Moore. The Raiders trailing on the road, 19-12 with Duchesne. You're listening to Raider basketball on WTAD. Oh, you can sneak in a 60 here. It's the end of the quarter. I know I talked a little bit longer, but we should be all right. Second quarter just about to get underway on Talk Radio 930 WTAD. Sean Secrease with you this evening. Kevin Payne producing in the WTAD studios. 19-12. Duchesne's Pioneers and their season opener leading the Notre Dame Raiders here at Duchesne. And we start the second quarter with Duchesne in control. Seidel, their lone senior, with it on the left side. Raiders and Pioneers going man-to-man. Thrown away in the middle of the floor by both. Raiders have it and a chance to cut this one down to a 7-point lead. Welper can't handle the bounce pass from Copley, and it's out of bounds. Last touched by Duchesne. Well, that looked like it went off Welper's knee, but the Raiders catch themselves a break. Raiders on the right baseline. Just pressure valve it over the top to Ritter. Ritter feeds it right back in to Welper. Down the lane is Copley, and he's fouled and can't get it to go. Copley just a little bit off balance as Welper found him with a great bounce pass from the left block. Copley slashed down the lane, then got bumped and couldn't quite get the roll to go. Raiders playing this first half without outstanding sophomore Johnny Ray, violation of team rules. Ray will be available for the second half of this game. Copley gets the free throw to go, and the Raiders strike first here in the second quarter. 19-13, Raiders trail. Copley looks for another. Copley bangs it off the back end and won't go. Just a little bit too much back out. Raiders retreat and show that 1-2-2 zone again. They want to take away the three from Duchesne. Duchesne has shown a willingness to shoot it, though they're just 1 of 5 so far here in the first half. From outside the arc, Mascara now gets it back straight away between the circles, just offset right. Looks for help, sees Seidel, but can't get it to him. High post for Lowenstein. Lowenstein backdoor for Vogt. 17-foot pull-up, won't go. Straight block out by the senior Ritter. And the Raiders trailing by 6 to cut this to a one-possession game with a 3 here. Copley sets the pick. Ritter down the lane, gets it to Welper, up and under, lays it in. High percentage look for Welper. He's got his first field goal of the night, and the Raiders trail by 4, 19-15. Raiders on a 3-0 run to start this second quarter. Now here's a steal. Copley by himself. Is he going to go up for the flush? No, just lays it up off the window, and the Raiders are within 2. And a timeout called by Coach Boslog as he doesn't like the way the Pioneers are playing right now. Raiders have made it a 19-17 two-point game as they try to come from behind on the road. We'll take the timeout with them on the floor. You're listening to Raider basketball on WTAD. Just a 30 here, Kevin. Raiders have scored all the points in their second quarter in the first 90 seconds. They're on a 5-0 run as they've cut the lead for Duchesne from 19-12 to 19-17. Raiders now going to extend some full court pressure with a 1-2-2 trap. And that plays right into Duchesne's hands. They break it down. 3-on-1. Easy layup, and the first bucket for Vogt comes at the expense of a Raider trapping press that never quite got there. 21-17. Raiders trail. 6:15 to go first half. Reese with it at the point guard position. Backdoor look. Easy layup is good for Ritter. That was just a great Princeton backdoor cut right there. Ritter set his man up out at the arc and then went backdoor. 21-19. Raiders down. Looking to extend the defense again with that 1-2-2 zone. Trying to take away Duchesne's angle for the three. Quick look by Cooper. Tuned in off the bench. Another freshman down low. Lowenstein got lost, and he turns around and puts it up and in. Badorf lost Lowenstein in the low post. Raiders need to be more cognizant on defense than that. They're doing a good job of defending the guys they keep track of. But they've lost track of a couple of guys. That time it was Lowenstein in the half court. Before that it was Vogt against the press. Now the Raiders on the offensive end. Badorf spins to the baseline. He goes up, puts it off the window and in. He is a Prater naturally talented scorer. Badorf's got 3, and the lead is back to 2, 23-21. 5:10 to go first half. Far side for Soon to the high post now for Mascara. Back outside for Rolfs. Raiders almost had to steal. Rolfs to the free throw line. Backdoor for Vogt. Vogt's long 2 won't go. Put back up, and it rolls home on the look by Soon. Soon's got 2 off the bench, and it's 25-21. Raiders can't quite get that stop when they're down a possession to draw it back level. Out of the right side, entry pass to Welper, stolen from him. On the run comes Duchesne. Vogt off the steal, brings it into the front court. Straight away, Mascara. He goes down the lane, hangs, hits, offensive foul. Second offensive foul called against the Pioneers of Duchesne in the last 4 minutes as they wrapped up the end of the first quarter with a offensive foul as time expired, and now the Raiders pick up another charging foul. That was just a great job by the Raider team defense to stick their nose in. And what a treat it is to tell you that Drew Eaton is back from his injury. Drew Eaton has checked into this game for the Raiders here tonight. Eaton, a guy who shot at 33% from beyond the arc last year, hoping to give the Raiders another good look coming into this game for the first time this season. On the steal, Duchesne off a loose ball comes to the near side. Tune puts on a Globetrotter-esque dribbling demonstration and then takes it around the perimeter to Vogt on the far side. Down low, Lowenstein, the freshman, turns around. Can't quite get it to go over Welper. Welper wrestles it away from Seidel off the glass, but a jump ball is called. And with the alternate possession arrow, this one is going to go to the Raiders. Raiders also in the bonus. Duchesne's committed 8 fouls. No one shot any bonus free throws yet. Raiders have committed just 4 fouls at this point with 4 minutes to go. Raiders at 1-1 on the season, looking to start above 500. That's a nice change of pace. The sound of that from last year's 0-6 start. To the far side, wing for Reese. Reese with 2 points. He spins baseline, pulls up, hangs from 15, can't get it to go. And a late whistle for a foul call, then Reese is going to go to the line. Following him on the follow-through was Rolfs. And that'll put the Raiders back on the line. The Raiders have already shot 12 free throws, but unfortunately, they're only shooting 50% from the line tonight. Reese hits the first free throw. Makes it 25-22. He looks for another here. The left-hander pounds it down. Looks for another, and he's got it pure. 25-23, Raiders down 2. And this is where the Raiders haven't quite been able to pick up the defensive stop that they want. They haven't had the ball in their hands with a chance to pull level in this game since they were down 4-2. Raiders in that 1-2-2. Take it out straight away now. Tune has it for Duchesne on the wing. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. Nobody rebounds Lowenstein, and he's got an easy putback at the rim. That's not going to make Coach Sheffield happy. The Raiders absolutely lost the 6'6" center in the middle of the lane. They all got caught ball watching. 3 minutes to go. 27-23. Raiders down the lane. Hanging in. Can't quite get it to go in traffic as Reese. And then a foul on the rebound as the Raiders. Stuckman going to be called for over the back. Stuckman back into this game after a lengthy tour on the bench. 3 minutes to go now, first half, 27-23, Raiders trailing. Back to that 1-2-2. Backdoor look for Seidel. Seidel looks down the lane. Ball comes loose. Raiders on the ground after it. Contact up high. Late whistle, and Briscoe going to go to the line for Duchesne. Briscoe, the game's leading scorer. He's got 11, all in the first quarter. He's gotten a rest to start this second quarter. First game of the year for Duchesne. Coach Balzog watching those minutes for his starters. And Briscoe misses the free throw. For Duchesne, they have only shot the one free throw by Briscoe for the three-point play. He goes back to the line here and gets one of two. 28-23. Raiders trail. They've had it cut to two several times, now back down by 5. Low post for Welper on the right block. Spins, baseline, hangs, and can't get it to go. Stuckman on the backdoor rebound, can't get it, comes free. Welper puts it up and in. That was a great interior look by Cramsey on the rebound pass to set up Welper for the easy look. Raiders down a possession, 28-25. 2:20 to go first half. Raiders trap on the near side. Toon passes out of it. Straight away for Briscoe. Briscoe back to Toon. Now on the left wing. He looks for Seidel. Passes him up. Briscoe in the corner. His three. No good. Raiders have the rebound on the bounce and bring it up with Reese. Reese shovel pass to Cramsey on the left wing. Cramsey no lane. Back outside to Reese. Reese straight away at the three-point arc. Back left wing. Cramsey. Welper fakes the screen, rolls down to the low post, can't find him. Wide side now, right baseline for Reese. Dribble drive, nobody picks him up. Bounce pass, Welper layup good. Welper's got 7, and the Raiders are finding some openings with interior passing. Down 1, 28-27, minute 40 to go first half. Not a whole lot of energy as the stands only about half full on opening night for Duchesne. Lowenstein inside out for the 3-look by Vogt, and he's got it. Vougt's got 7, and that cuts off a 4-0 Raider run. 31-27. Duchesne up, minute 15 to go first half. End-to-end offense to get this one underway tonight. Backdoor cut by Stuckman. The bounce pass is stolen. On the run, it's Toon, and Toon travels with it. He wanted to cut to Briscoe on the left, but couldn't find the angle and took the extra step. Raiders substitute's going to come on. Badorf back into the game. Stuckman out. So it'll be Ritter, Copley, Obert, Badorf, and Cramsey. The 5 on the floor for the Raiders. Cramsey travels with it. Under no duress. He wanted to go to the left side, and Ritter read the play as a cut to the bucket. Just a little eye contact, and you can't throw it away. That's a turnover on the Raiders. That's just an unforced error. Under a minute to go now. Raiders down 31-27. End of the first half here on the road in St. Charles. At the free throw line for Vogt. Vogt, he'll be fouled on the reach by Badorf. That'll be the Raiders. Is that the last foul to give or the first 1-and-1? That's going to be the first 1-and-1 for Duchesne. Duchesne goes to the line. Seidel. 49 seconds to go. The right-hander puts it up and hits the first. So Vogt, he's got 4 in a row. Hit the 3. That took it from 28-27 to 31-27. Now he's got the front end and the back end. Vogt's just got a nice stroke. 33-27, Raiders down by a half dozen. They fought all the way back from down 7 to down 2 for most of this quarter. Now here in the waning moments, they find themselves down. 3 by Badorf won't go. Raiders on the offensive glass, but it goes out of bounds over the baseline and to Duchesne. Raiders have scrapped hard in this half. A couple of shots haven't fallen, and too many unforced turnovers have QND trailing to a very good Duchesne Pioneer team. Making its debut this year. Tipped in the lane. Badorf has it in transition. Badorf goes up, lays it up after he was fed by Cramson. So Badorf, he gets the tip to start the turnover, and then the bucket to finish. 33-29 Raiders trail. 7 seconds to go. Briscoe in the lane. He's tied up by Copley. And on the alternating arrow, it'll stay with Duchesne. 5.1 seconds to go. Stay on the left end of the floor. Raiders want to make sure they don't go in trailing by any more than they're down now, 33-29. Quick look outside, going to rub Briscoe off the pick, into the lane. He lowers the shoulder, and it's going to be a block whistled against Copley. I thought the Raiders had a case for their third drawn charge here in the first half, but the officials didn't see it that way. So with less than half a second on the board, Briscoe, the game's leading scorer with 12, will go to the free throw stripe. Briscoe, the junior point guard. His first is good. He's got 13 to lead all scorers. Now looks for another. Just 0.3 seconds on the clock now. Briscoe in and out, and it's picked up by Badorf, and that's the end of the first half. After half the game, 34-29. It's been an offensive. Second half underway on the road, and it starts with a three from Austin Ritter for the Raiders. Ritter now has 7 points on the night, and the Raiders have cut it to 34-32. The Raiders now moving right to left here in the second half. Lose track of Lowenstein again, and the freshman has 8. Lowenstein, he just runs that baseline as the Raiders extend the 1-2-2 zone and works himself in underneath. 36-32, Raiders trail. Now into the front court, left end of the floor. Raiders with Ritter and Cramsey, Reese, Stuckman, and Welper, the starting 5, all on the floor. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Sean Secrets with you at Duchesne in St. Charles. Raiders looking for a win in their first road game of the year. 3 by Ritter. He's got all 6 in this half, and he is hot from beyond the arc to start this season. Ritter came into the night looking good. 1 of 7, but shooting it well. Now a 3 out of the corner. Answers for Moore. Duchesne's Moore was 1 of 4 in the first half. And Ritter may have a mano-a-mano challenge coming up. Long look by the Raiders. Won't fall from Reese. And it's 39-35. Raiders settle back in on the right end of the floor after a one-and-done possession. 3 by Moore again. No good by the lefty. Nobody blocks out Mascara. And he's got his first 2 of the night. Well, the Raiders are going to have to commit to their blockout assignments if they're going to stop this Duchesne team. The Raiders can shoot it well, but if you're constantly getting 1 look while the opponent gets 2 or 3 and high percentage looks off the rebound at that, it's going to be tough sledding. Raiders trailing 41-35. They've been down in this game by as many as 7. Turnaround, bank, in for Welper off the entry on the right side of the lane. Welper has 9 to lead all Raiders scores. 41-37. Raiders down by 4. Low post look. No. We're going to have a travel. The whistle on the travel. It was a high percentage look for Briscoe as he was alone on the weak side, but Moore just traveled as he gave it to him. So an unforced turnover by Duchesne. Let's see if the Raiders can capitalize. 41-37. Entry for Welper is cut off between the circles now for Ritter. Ritter wants to go far side for Cramsey. Gets a pick from Stuckman. Pick and roll into the corner. Stuckman's jumper from 17. No good. Rebound Moore. Raiders 1 and done again on the offensive end. Briscoe in transition. Bounces it into the corner. Mascara. He gets fouled on the reach by QND. And that'll be the first foul against either team 3 minutes into this third quarter. Right end baseline for Duchesne. 41-37. Raiders trailing on the road. Raiders lost big at home to Father Tolton. That's the test that Duchesne will have to take later this year. Father Tolton is on their schedule. Raiders defending man-to-man now on this possession. Mascara gets to the high post for Moore. He slides outside the arc, bounces it with the left straight away. Moore's an interesting guy. He's smooth. He shoots it from 3, and he's 6'4". Here's a 3 out of the corner. It's good by Moore. Now Moore's hit his 2 looks from outside, and the lead is the largest it's been for Duchesne tonight at 7, 44-37. Raiders turn it over right into their own bench. Miscommunication on the pass from Ritter to Stuckman. And Stuckman's going to go out of the game, and Johnny Ray will enter the game. Ray into the game for the first time tonight. Violation of team rules kept him out of the first half, but now he's in here in the third quarter. Ray practiced well enough to crack the starting lineup, so we'll see if he does that tomorrow night at home against Notre. Ray at the top of this 1-3-1 zone. Down the lane, given the three-point play as Briscoe gets fouled by Welper. Welper set up in the low post to take the charge as Briscoe went along the baseline against the 1-3-1. But didn't have his feet set. Briscoe's got 15. And he looks for more. 46-37 now. The Raiders with a 17-point second quarter. But it got away from them a little bit late in that one as they let Duchesne sneak in a 5-0 run. Briscoe, he's got the three-point play, and it's a 10-point lead. 47-37. Raiders with Ramsey. Straight away now to look for 3 is an air ball from Ritter. He had hit his first 2 of this half. Raiders were 0 of 2 from beyond the arc in the first half. Now 2 of 5. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Steal by Reese. Can he keep it? No, Lowenstein rushes to it. Now it's for the low post. Briscoe in traffic. He'll be fouled again and go to the line for a 3-point play. Raiders just deferring too much on being aggressive for loose balls, instead trying to draw charges. And this time it's Ritter who's going to be called for the foul. Briscoe finds himself back on the line, the game's leading scorer. He has 18, looking for 19, and the lead's 49-37. Well, right now, this is an 8-0 run for Duchesne. Raiders cut it to 41-37. Since then, it's been all Pioneers, and 9-0 run now. Briscoe hits the free throw. He's got 2 3-point plays in this third quarter. Raiders outside the arc for Ray, left side. Ray gets it straight away for Ritter. Ritter to the far side for Bador. Welper comes to give him a screen. Now Welper rolls to the baseline, and it's thrown away by Bador. He and Welper couldn't get together on where that was going to go, and Coach Sheffield wants a full timeout. He is not happy with what he's seeing here in the third quarter. We'll take it with him. 3:37 to go in the third. Raiders suddenly trail 50-37 on WTAD. Get a 60 in here, Kevin. 60. Not a lot of yelling in that timeout by Coach Sheffield after he called it with the Raiders trailing by 13, 50-37. Just some, let's say, hard gesticulating. Here's a travel called on the right wing against Lowenstein of Duchesne, and he turns it right back over to the Raiders. Raiders down 50-37 here on the road. First road game of the year. Raiders back at home at the Pit tomorrow night to take on Macomb. Crossover by Ramsey. He looks to the backside. Nobody there. He's close to a 5-second call. Gives it up to Bador. Now back to Ramsey. A couple of sophomores playing out at the point. Raiders with Ritter, the senior, on the right side. Ritter takes it between the circles, down near side. Cramsey, head and shoulder fake, close to the baseline. Can't get the floater to go, gets his own rebound, gives it to Welper. Welper leaves it short. Bador puts it back up and in. Bador crashing the glass from the weak side. He cuts off a 9-0 run for Duchesne. That makes it 50-39. Now the Raiders JV team came from 9 down with 2.5 minutes to play, forced overtime, and won it on a controversial buzzer beater, 51-50. Maybe the Raiders varsity has a comeback winner here tonight. Briscoe has it for Duchesne. He's been, as advertised, dynamic, controlling, and unselfish. Briscoe to the right wing. He loses it for a moment, gets it back, looks down low, where he finds Lowenstein. His turnaround won't go from point-blank range. And the Raiders have the rebound with Cramsey. Cramsey looks to run the floor to Ray. Ray, spin move, turnaround from 8. That won't go. Raiders watches Briscoe has the rebound, goes behind his back, and is fouled by Ritter. That'll be the 4th foul of the half, all against Notre Dame. 2:20 to go here in the third quarter, 50-39. Raiders trailing Duchesne. Some of the Raider faithful have made the trip, the easy trip down to St. Charles. Easy in terms of mileage with the rain as it was. Wasn't a pleasant trip down this afternoon. About 24 Raider fans, and now a travel by Moore. The lefty lined up the 3 in the corner. And it'll be right back to the Raiders. 2:11 to go, third quarter. Raiders down by 11. There's Coach Ryan Stuckman on the bench. He's working the grease board for the Raiders. The head coach of the JV team. He may have coaching in his future because he has all of the body cues and gesticulations down cold. You know in the second deck what he's thinking while his posture when he's on the bench. Young man, he's been part of this program for a long time, both as a player and now as a coach. Missed 3 by Reese on the outside. And the Raiders have to retreat to the defensive end. Stolen by Copley down the lane in transition. And the Raiders want to run. The Raiders with Bador, Cramsey, Copley, Reese, and Johnny Ray. On the crossover, Cramsey gets to the rim, but a foul on the floor. And that'll be the first whistle against Duchesne here in the third quarter. 90 seconds to go, third quarter. Ray out and Tanner Stuckman back in. Raiders down 50-39. Raiders, they've held Duchesne scoreless since the timeout some 2 minutes ago. But can they put together any points offensively? Cramsey on the bounce between the circles, gets it to Bador. He'll drive the lane, go up in traffic, but he's fouled on the floor. That'll be the second foul by Duchesne. Bador, 7 points off the bench. He's the Raiders' second leading scorer thus far this season, coming in averaging 12.5 per game off the bench. Raiders off the left baseline, get it outside for Reese. Reese down the lane, jumps out, hangs, throws it up off the glass, can't get it to go, and he'll go to the line. Aubrey Reese, the 6-foot junior guard. These will be his second free throws of the year. Converted on the 3-point play in the first half for his 3 points. And now the lefty can't get it to go. Excuse me, Reese had the 2 and then was 1 of 2 from the free throw shot. Now he misses the front end. Reese again, chance to cut it to 10, and he's got it. Raiders now with 3 in a row. They trail 50-40 on the road at Duchesne. 1 minute to go, third quarter. Briscoe on the bounce, drawing the trap as the Raiders are in that 1-2-2, trying to extend against these shooters for Duchesne. Duchesne driving the baseline. It's slapped off the side of the backboard on the attempted shot that time by Will Fairless. Outside, Bador fakes the 3 in transition. That's too long a look even for him. And down the lane goes Cramsey. He hits, knifing to the rim and scoops it home. Cramsey has 4. His previous 2 came from the free throw stripe. Raiders continue their run. It's a 5-0 run, leads down to 8. 50-42, 28 seconds to go. And a timeout taken by Duchesne. Coach Buslog doesn't like what he's seeing from the bench now, as the Pioneers were playing so well early in this third quarter. With just 28 seconds to go and a 20-second timeout, we'll keep it here for you at Duchesne. Raiders at home tomorrow night to take on Macomb. Macomb Illini West playing tonight. Be interesting to see the Bombers at the pit tomorrow night, 7:30. Talk Radio 930 WTAD. Raiders have an interesting schedule remaining before the Christmas break and then the State Farm Classic. It'll be Hannibal next Saturday night, the lone game that weekend. And then Palmyra, the Tuesday Palmyra game is part of an annual tradition, as they usually play Tuesday, Friday in Missouri. Excuse me, I've been battling what's been going around in the locker room with the team. Then it's the trip back to the Metro East to take on Breeze Mater Day on Friday, December 19th. That'll wrap up the pre-Christmas portion of the schedule for the Raiders. I'm going to get just a head either nod yes or shake no from Sam Douglas, my producer on QuincyJournal.com for QJTV. He played many years for the Raiders. Did the short start to the season before the holidays feel like almost a training camp feel before you got into the long run? No, not to you? Okay. He says no. It's just all part of the season. Low look for Lowenstein, and he hits it. His time expires on this third quarter. Raiders on the runner, can't get it to go, and Lowenstein's bucket ends a 5-0 run for the Raiders and takes us to the fourth with Duchesne up 10, 52-42 over QND. You're listening to Raider Basketball on WTAD.
For some reason, I can't hear you through my headphones. Like,
yeah,
it's light, but I can't hear you. Like, it sounds good on here, right, but for some reason through my headphones, like, I just can't hear you. So I have no idea.
This game has been a fast break here tonight. We're barely an hour old into this game, and we're already ready to start the fourth quarter. 52-42, Duchesne up over Notre Dame. Duchesne starts with possession. The Raiders will start this final quarter with Ritter, Reese, Ramsey, Welper, and Vador, the five on the floor. Now, after the ball was inbounded to Briscoe, the officials call a timeout on the floor, official timeout, and they're going to re-inbound this and start the quarter over. So essentially that 2 seconds didn't happen as the official didn't give the sign to start the clock, and now we're underway. Briscoe straight away with the Lowenstein, who pops out. Raiders trying to play that matchup 1-2-2, maybe even a 1-3-1 depending on how it morphs. They seem to be spying Vogt on the weak side. Raiders have a steal in the lane by Welper. Now want to run. Up the far side with Ritter. He stops, takes it back to Ramsey. Ramsey all set right between the circles, gets to the left elbow. Hangs, goes down the lane. Shot is blocked by Seidel. And a chance for Briscoe to run. Briscoe between the legs. Hangs, window, won't go. Nobody picks up more. His stick back won't go, and Ritter has it in congestion in the lane for the Raiders. And now a whistle blows. The baseline official says Ritter stepped on the baseline, and that'll be Duchesne ball. Just over 7 minutes to go in the game, and the Raiders will have to clean it up if they want a chance to come back. They played well enough on the offensive end. They haven't played poor defense, but they have not been good with their defensive blockouts, and their defensive rebounding continues to give Duchesne second and third opportunities. Now 5-second call against Duchesne on the inbound, and so the Raiders get it right back. 50 seconds into this fourth quarter, and no one has struck yet. Raiders still down 10, 52-42. Come to the near wing for Ramsey. Raiders moving right to left. Ramsey straight away gets it to the right side for Reese. Reese gets a screen from Vador. Doesn't go to him on the backside. Instead, it's to Ritter. Low post for Welper. Welper fouled as he goes up and finishes in traffic. Welper's got 11, and he's going to go to the line. Raiders trail it 52-44 with Welper's free throw yet to come. He'd like to slice it to 7. Welper 1 of 2 from the line tonight. He's the Raiders' leading scorer with the 11 as it sits. The junior hits the free throw. He's got a dozen, and the Raiders are down by 7. 52-45. Raiders have to clean up the defensive glass. Briscoe walks it into the front court on the left hand. He's got a sleeve on his right knee. Gets it now to Moore. Moore, the lanky 6'4" forward who loves to shoot it from the outside. Moore's 3 of 6 from beyond the arc so far for Duchesne. Now playing keep away. Seidel, the lone senior, middle of the lane. Stick this one up for Vogt. Vogt can't get it to go. Raiders go after the rebound, and a foul by Moore is going to be the 5th foul whistled against Duchesne here in the second half. The Raiders were called for the first 4 fouls. Duchesne's been called for the last 5 in a row. Substitute for the Duchesne Pioneers coming on. They're going to get Moore off the floor as that's his 4th foul. And they'll bring Rolfs back onto the floor. Raiders stay with Ramsey, Bodor, Ritter, Reese, and Welper. Ramsey, top of the post, backdoor cut for Reese. That was thrown too soon by Welper, and it's stolen by Duchesne. Duchesne on the run out. They get it to Seidel. Seidel back outside to Rolfs. The 2 substitutes playing with Briscoe. Down the lane, Briscoe, he just dives into traffic and waits for the refs to bail him out. And they do. They'll put the junior back on the line. Briscoe, the game's leading scorer. He's got 19, looking for 20 right here. Briscoe and Moore have been as advertised. High-octane offense. Briscoe got the free throw. He's 3 of 3 from the stripe here in the second half. For 20 points overall. 13 in the first half, 7 here in the second. Here comes another. He's got both. And Briscoe balloons the lead back to 8. 54-46. Raiders trail. Raiders get it to Welper, front of the rim. Welper can't convert from 3 feet. Rebound picked up by Seidel. Seidel fouled by Reese. That's a 4 foul, 60 feet from the hoop. Raiders whistled for their 5th foul of the night. 5.5 to go. Raiders trying to put together a 2-game win streak. The Raiders didn't win 2 in a row last year for the State Farm Classic. So they'd love to have a small win streak to call their own and build on here early in the season, but they need to complete this comeback down 9. Rather, it should be down 8. 46-54. They're going to have to get the scorebook straightened out. Welper had the 3-point play. And then Reese had the free throw. I've got 54-46. They're trying to straighten it out at the scorer's table right now. And it looks like they've settled on 54-45. All right, we'll make the adjustment with it. There may have been a lane violation or a disallowance on that free throw. 5:30 to go. Raiders back to defending the right end of the floor after the lengthy officiating timeout. Steal by Reese. Can't come up with it cleanly. Oh, they're going to blow the whistle for a foul. Reese just ran into Rolfs. Reese got his hand on the ball, that loose ball. And then they collided in midair. I think that's just a non-call there. Just pocket the whistle and let them play. Nobody gained an advantage. And neither one was angling for contact. Just going after a pass that was there. Now the Raiders do have a steal on a lazy pass. Ramsey screws in, and the rebound put back up by Ray is no good. Briscoe may have gotten a tip on Ramsey's layup, but the Raiders miss a golden opportunity. Now Briscoe's scoop is no good. Rebound Lowenstein, he puts it up and in and ends the madness. That was just end-to-end missed opportunities. Lowenstein's got 2 more. He's got a dozen on the night. What a freshman for Duchesne. And now Reese down the lane. He scoops it to Welper. Low post, Ritter. He turns around, lays it up, and it's good. Ritter just inside out in both. And Ritter's first 2 points of the night, making Ray's first 2 points of the night. As he got the pass from Ritter out top, Ray's layup is good. A timeout on the floor called by the Raiders. So after a timeout to adjust the book at the official scorers table, lasted for about a minute, we got back underway, and it's now 56-47. 56-47, Duchesne on top of Notre Dame. We'll step aside for a short timeout as the Raiders want to talk it over with 4:30 to go in the game. Raiders down by 9 on WTAD. It is the 30 here. (56-47). Raiders trailing on the road at Duchesne. 4:30 to go in the game. Now, Coach Stuckman is going to bring Coach Bonus over to the table, and they're going to dispute the 1 point that I was talking about earlier. I thought the Raiders at the time were down 54-46. Instead, they settled on 54-45, and now the books are being compared again. So the Raiders, I think the only situation here is good for the Raiders because they could have what I believe is a missing free throw restored and find themselves down 8 here instead of 9. We'll see how long they let this comparative note-taking go on. And now the officiating crew has sent both teams' scorekeepers back to their benches. And I believe we're going to carry on with the score as is. At 56-47, and we are. 56-47. Raiders down here on the road at Duchesne. Raiders want to up the tempo, go with the full court press. Broken with the pass to Lowenstein. His layup is good. And the freshman's got 14. Now, if you're going to press to up the tempo, you can't forget to get back. And the Raiders gave up an easy look on the back end. Into the front court with Aubrey Reese. Reese's bounce pass to Welper. Welper inside, goes up amidst contact. No call, can't get the shot to go. Briscoe's got the loose ball for Duchesne. Briscoe, a couple of spin moves. He puts on a dribbling clinic, and he finds Rolfs on the left. Back to Briscoe straight away. 4 minutes to go. Raiders down 11. This has been the largest lead, 11 for Duchesne. 3 at the free throw line. Buck's jumper is good. 13, the new largest lead. 60-47. That's the largest lead in the game now. They were up 50-37 at one point. So this has been the high water mark, and now they're going to have a foul whistled against, I believe, Lowenstein in the lane for roughing up Welper. Now they're going to get both for coming on the backside. Each team with 6 fouls, so we'll be in the bonus from here on out with 3:40 to go. Raiders on the left end of the floor, moving right to left here in the final quarter. 3 out of the corner by Cramsey is no good. Cramsey with just 1 field goal on the night tonight and 4 points. He came into the game as the Raiders' leading scorer at 13.5 a game. 60-47. This is the largest lead of the night for Duchesne. Jumper out of the corner and good. Making it 2 for Vogt. And 15 is the lead as it swells to 62-47. Timeout Raiders. We'll take it with them. 3:10 to go in the game. You're listening to Raider Basketball. W15 62-47 on Talk Radio 930 WTAD and at QuincyJournal.com. You surf over to QuincyJournal.com and click the QJ TV tab and you can watch tonight's Raider game, or if you're of that persuasion, maybe you can check in on the Blue Devils. Air ball from Reese out of the timeout. Raiders get it back. Left end of the floor. Baudorf elevates for 3. Won't go for him. Baudorf's uncharacteristic tough shooting night from distance tonight. The sophomore gives it up in the corner. Reese a contested 3. He's got it. The southpaw puts up a triple and hits it. The Raiders down 62-50 now with 2:40 to play. On the hop, Seidel, the senior for Duchesne, gets it out of bounds, far side, knocked away by the Raider pressure. And this is going to stay with Duchesne. 4 on the floor now for Duchesne, playing with 4 fouls, but up a dozen. No need for him to really be that sticky on defense. He's in there for his offense. 2:30 to go now. Briscoe on the hop, gets it to Moore in the right side corner. Back to Briscoe. Briscoe curls into the lane, floats it off the window, won't go. Rebound by Badorf. Badorf wants to run, gets it up the far wing to Reese. Reese on the right side, looks between the circles for Cramsey. He goes around the perimeter. Far wing for Reese. Reese drives the lane. He looks backside, lazy one-handed pass, knocked away by the defense of Seidel. And this will stay with the Raiders on the left-hand baseline. Just over 2 minutes to go in the game. Raiders in danger of falling to 1-2 on the season with a loss here. Reese is the trigger man straight away for Ritter. Ritter now to Cramsey. Left free throw line extended beyond the arc. Slices into the lane, hangs, and can't quite get it to go. And Cramsey, who plays fearless, and maybe $1.50 and 5'11", goes back to the free throw line. Cramsey 2 of 4 from the line tonight, 0 of 1 from beyond the arc. His free throw is good. 62-51, Raiders trail. The sophomore, Cramsey, he was part of this incoming wave of freshmen who saw big minutes last year. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. The Raiders trail by 11, 62-51. Briscoe just walks it into the front court. Clock, the 6th man right now for Duchesne. And just ticking away on the Raiders' hopes. Now we have a whistle by the backside official and a timeout called by Duchesne. The bench wants to talk it over. It's a 20-second timeout. We'll keep this one here for you at Duchesne. Raiders' next road trip coming up. Here's your hint. It's not going to take you as long to get there if you want to see them play. And the Raiders head out to Palmyra on December 16th. It'll be part of a back-to-back road trip date. Tuesday, December 16th at Palmyra. That'll be a girls-boys doubleheader here on Talk Radio 930 WCAD. We'll be joined by Raider Hall of Famer and one-time coach Lori Vogel for that Raider doubleheader, as it'll be a girls-boys featured doubleheader here on WCAD. That'll be on Tuesday, December 16th. And the away game, the Breeze, Modern Day. Then the holiday, then we get to unwrap the gift that is the State Farm Holiday Classic. It's going to be a lot of fun this year as it'll run Friday through Tuesday. Raiders down out of the timeout, 62-51. 103 seconds to go. Trying to get it in. Mascara. We haven't seen him since the first half. Briscoe fouled on the reach by Copley. And that's going to send Briscoe to the line as the Raiders commit their 17th foul. Both teams in the bonus. And Briscoe a chance to pad his game-high numbers right now. All the free throw strikes. Raiders going to bring Stuckman and Badorf back in. So it'll be Cramsey, Badorf, Stuckman, Reese, and Ritter. The 5 on the floor. Briscoe. He's got 21 on the night, make it 22. He's hit his last 4 free throws in a row. And that cuts off a 4-0 run for the Raiders. And Briscoe makes it 63-51. Right-hander's next. He is good. 64-51. And make it 6 in a row from the line for Briscoe. 7 if you count the 3-point play. 3 on the way from the outside. No good by Reese. That's going to be out of bounds and right back to Duchesne. Raiders bring Johnny Ray back into the game. Looks like Coach Sheffield has a little defense-offense substitution going right now. Minute 30 to go. Going to go over the top. And the ball is loose in transition. Raiders knock it out. Ritter running hard for it. The senior leaves skid on the floor here at Duchesne. And it's going to be Duchesne basketball on the right-hand baseline. Just couldn't quite corral it, said Ritter. Duchesne on the trigger, trying to get it around the horn. Instead, in the lane to Vogt. Vogt goes up in traffic. And get hit. He's got 15. What a third complimentary option here for Coach Mossbaugh. number 9 in the St. Louis Post-Dispatch small school poll coming into this season. Ray wants a 3. Johnny Ray misses that long distance attempt. And the long rebound is out of bounds. Last touch by Mosquera. He'll go right back to Notre Dame. 67 seconds remaining. Tanner Stuckman back into the game. Stuckman runs the curl on the outside. They get it into him. Now to Bottorff on the right side. Bottorff into the hands of Ritter. Ritter curls into the lane, goes up, loses it all the way up, and it's picked up by Briscoe. Briscoe gets it up the floor to Moore. Moore goes to the weak side to Mostra. Now back to Moore. Moore. Back to Briscoe. And this is pretty much going to do it. Now just 30 seconds to go. Raiders down 15, 66-51. It looks like Duchesne is content to run out the clock. No shot clock, of course, in high school basketball. And Briscoe no longer even looking for the hoop. Duchesne just wants to run it out at home. If the Raiders will let him, both teams are in the bonus. That's going to be this one. The Raiders hope for a 2-game win streak comes to an end. They're going to fall on the road. And now a travel whistled against Moore as he lost it momentarily to Ramsey's pressure. He went after it, picked it up, and got called for the travel. Raiders back in action tomorrow night against Macomb at the pit. 7:30 tip-off. About 7:20 the pregame show right here on Talk Radio 930 WTAD. Baseline wraparound look. Stuckman gets fouled. They make it Bottorff fouled as he goes up off the wraparound feed from Reese. And Bottorff will have a chance to pump up his 7 points. 66-51. 9 seconds to go. The sophomore knocks it down. 52. And the Raiders continue their average of about 53 points per game, and there is 53 as Bottorff hits the next. But the defense has been put to the test by the uber-talented Colton, then by the highest line receiver Canton, and tonight here at Duchesne. The final, UND falls on the road, 66-53. We'll have the highlights to talk it over with the head coach, Coach Sheffield, next on